Hey, Super Pals, and hey, chat family, how are you doing? Welcome to another podcast. Podcast is to post or not to post. And thinking, on social media, there are so many things that people post. And when you are a social media influencer, or if you're just doing this for a hobby, what is the things that you think that is appropriate to post and what is inappropriate to post your children? And people can say whatever they want to say about me. How do you know that that child wants their whole life to be on social media? And I get it that some people think that it's cute and it's funny and it's all of these things, but I just don't. Is there personal romantic relationship issues in business? I think that's a no-no. I think if whatever it is that you're going through in your romantic relationship, you need to keep that to yourself. Work out your own business and issues. I have seen people come on social media and do full rants about their husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever they make up. Sometimes I feel like, when you're upset about something and you just feel like you should just go right to whatever social media site you're on and just rip them a new one. But, there's consequences to everything. Be careful what you post when it comes to your romantic relationship. You can't take those things back, and I don't believe that it can be repaired when you say something. Everything we do comes with consequences. Your job looks at your social media, and some people, they do some crazy stuff. They're out drinking, they're doing whatever, all kinds of strange and weird things. There's certain things that you should not put on your social media. I always say a good rule of thumb: if you wouldn't want your children to watch it, don't post it. I always think that that's something in season, and I do always like to post something that will elevate and empower others. And I do think that that's something that from time to time, all of us as content creators, we need to go in our minds and to reevaluate. For me, a person who is willing to talk about another person's character, it makes me question theirs. Like, okay, you're saying this about this person, but I just think that certain things is just distasteful. It's messy, and it's just something. It's a no. It's a no for me. I want to talk about family business, like your distant relatives. There's certain things that you don't talk about. Your whatever issues. Oh, my brother-in-law does this, my sister-in-law does that, my sister does this, and this. Just trashing your relatives, even when you don't get along, is just a no-no. Don't do it, everybody. Do not do it, because we don't understand sometimes that the things that people post on social media, it can affect people for years. That saying, sticks and stones can break my bones and words can never hurt me. That's not true at all. The words that people say on social media affects people. I want to talk about that for a little bit. I know that there is a thing on social media as cyberbullying. There's trolls, there's negative people, there's evil people. And I want to say this: know who you are. Regardless of what other people say about you, you have to know who you are. And when people come in and try to tell you what to do, what to say, how to look, all of these things, you got to have a strong backbone to be on social media. Don't let these people get you down, especially these trolls. They're looking for some sort of engagement where they can argue with you and make trouble. Just ignore them, And also for all the content creators, I'm not saying we are not going to get discouraged. Sometimes we will. You're going to get discouraged from, not getting the views or the growth or whatever it is, or the comments, and you just want things a certain way. But social media is for entertainment. It's not going to go how we want it to go. It's going to go exactly how it's supposed to go. And I do want to say about, what we should post. What we should post is things that's authentic. I've seen people come on here, and when they start, they're acting one way, and then they start getting brand new, right? They start changing their personality, trying to be like other people, like people who have, like, take somebody's whole personality, they take somebody's whole content. Like, don't do that. Don't be a backstabber. Don't be a person to take other people's content and then just change the title or a few words and then feel like, oh, it was my idea. Come on, yo. People see it and people know, and that's very hurtful and mean. And don't complain when it happens to you. I will say that. What goes around comes around. What you do to somebody, it will come back to you. And that's one of the reasons why, before I make my content, I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm saying this for me and informing other people. Before I make content, I think about it. I think about my titles and I pray over it and make a decision. Is this something good for me to post? Should I even do this? Is this something within what I'm trying to do, within the reach, or is this a positive message? Is this discouraging? So I think a lot of times, if people would think about the consequences of, if I do this, what will be the consequences of this action? And a lot of people on social media don't think that they are going to affect their children, a job, spouse or significant other, their relatives, their friends, and even we hurt ourselves sometimes. We do live in an oversharing society. And, you know, on social media, a lot of people, they talk about things, and I do too. I talk about things openly and transparently, but there's certain things that you should just not share, especially if you don't have the consent from another person. What if that they didn't want that to come out? What if they didn't want you to share those things? And you can leave lasting and damaging effects on people mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. You can break up relationships. You can do a lot of things. But also another thing, what you can do on your social media is build up another. Be encouraging and supportive. If somebody is not your cup of tea, if you don't like the content, click off, leave, unsubscribe, block other people. But don't come on social media screaming and yelling and ranting and raging. You know, it's old. It's distasteful. It's very immature. What do you believe that people should post, and what do you believe that they should not? I would love to hear from you. You've tuned into the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. Shout out to my super pals and friends with super channels. Hey guys, make sure you connect with my super pals and Geo. The link will be in the description box, and I will definitely see you all on the next one.